I'm Teresa Marie Lennon, and this time I'd like to talk about giving and receiving graciously. The idea of karma is a simple idea. It's an idea that is common to many religions and spiritual practices. It's the idea that what goes around comes around, as the Christians say. And Wiccans say that whatever you send out comes back to you threefold. What you send out, though, what you give, rarely comes back to you from the same person that you gave it to. There's now, I'm not saying that God keeps score, but there's an accountability involved in giving. They say that if you give a lot, it will lead to abundance. Most of us have an abundance of something to give. People with low self-esteem tend to think they do not have anything to give. And that's not true. There's always something to give. You can give a smile, a flower, a compliment. All that stuff is giving. It doesn't have to be elaborate, expensive, or even cost anything to give people something that's of value. Everyone has something to offer. In theory, the more you give, the more you will receive. That's the theory. It's not really hypothesis because I know it comes true. I'm not the most generous with money, but money does go around and come back around, which is good. I am generous with a lot of other things, and they come back to me. They really do. It's good to give. It's very healthy for your self-esteem to give. There's a flow to life. You can give to everyone in life. You can well-wish people, you can give prayers, you can give of your time, volunteering. It's very good for your self-esteem to give to people. Receiving graciously is also a gift to people, saying thank you for good advice even. A lot of times unsolicited advice is not good advice, but sometimes it is. And it's good to say thank you to people for giving you good advice or giving you anything. Jesus said not to accept gifts, but I think he was referring more to material things. It's good to graciously receive all spiritual gifts, all gifts from God. But this can be a challenge because spiritual gifts have responsibility with them. They can lead to experiences that aren't the most pleasant. But it's a way. It's like a friend sharing burdens. Real friends share burdens with each other, and such burden sharing has its rewards. God is sensitive to everything. God knows everything. Some people have the gift of healing, and that can be unpleasant, but it has definite rewards to do things to help heal other people. There are other spiritual gifts too. Burden sharing has its rewards, and it's something that's done between friends. Now, when it comes to abuse, there's no need to be gracious or thankful for abuse. You don't need to. Nothing good comes from abuse. A lot of people say that which does not kill us makes us stronger. But abuse tends to weaken people at first and can often lead to addiction, drug abuse, being victimized, feeling hatred, being resentful. it can teach people unhealthy ways to cope, and usually abuse leads to low self-esteem in children. If you are stronger because of abuse, it's not because of the abuse. It's because of what you've done with it. It's because of how you healed with it. If you don't get better, you don't get better. We all have to work on it. Like I said last time, that being spiritual is the work of the adult life, and it has to be worked on to get stronger from things that are extremely unpleasant to us. Learn to say thank you. That's the key element of being gracious. Don't just expect people to give you stuff, or to give you whatever, or just say thank you. Even if somebody's giving you back something, say thank you. Because it probably makes you feel good to be appreciated and have people say thank you to you, so it's good to treat other people that way as well. Thank you.